Hey everyone, welcome to Rewind Time with Brandonwound Pickups. Today is a special episode. We have a 1954 Fender Stratocaster pickup in for a repair or a rewind. We want to just have this to be a repair. These were hand wound in the early 50s, well, mid 50s and 54, and we'd love to just keep the original hand wound coil on these pickups. That's part of the magic, right? They used a heavy form var. That's the orange wire, and it's got a lower G. That's another way you can tell. And for some reason, these old pickups, these original old pickups, they have that weird white ring, whatever it is, funk that's around the base of the magnet that's popping out of the top there. Really weird. But yeah, it's a real 50s, that's for sure. Another way you could tell is the flat work is heavily beveled and kind of, I don't know if they sanded it or whatever they did, they beveled and the edges and all that kind of thing, so there's no sharp edges for the wire to get caught on. So we're going to have a look at this. Hopefully we can find a break, but that's wishful thinking. If it is a rewind, that would be also typical, but we have the right wire anyway, so I'm not scared of a rewind. So give me a chance to look this over, and I will be with you in a second to tell you what's happening. Okay, so we tried to find a break. We could not find a break on the outer windings of this old pickup, so I made the executive decision to peel the old wire off, and this is very interesting. We know this is a 50s. Check out the magnets. See how old and they're really rough, kind of a rough surface on these cylinder magnets. Usually they're nice and smooth on a 60s or 70s, 80s, but these are really kind of just rough, and you could see where some of the lacquer is still on those magnets, and the magnet's actually clean, but we did find some corrosion which caused the break. But what was really interesting about this coil was the fact that it was lacquered. We found a little bit of black wax on the outside of the pickup, but it was lacquered. The windings, there's no wax on these windings, it's all lacquer. We know that Fender did in fact lacquer all the neck pickups in their Telecasters in the 50s, so this is a believable scenario. We're going to go ahead and protect those magnets on the winding surface and rewind this pickup. I'm going to hand wind it myself, and then we're going to black wax this thing like most of them were, and this thing will be good to go. New bill of life, and we'll send it back to the customer. So yeah, we had to rewind the 50s Strat pickup, and I hand wound it as you saw in the video, and we also used some black wax, and when it was done in the wax pot, I sprinkled a little bit of old dusty dirt grime that I have saved up to make the pickup look old and kind of like it did before I took it apart and peeled the old wire off. But here you go. Here's the pickup finished, ready to go back to the customer. Fresh out of the wax. It's still warm, as a matter of fact. But unfortunately, as you can see, that the wax kind of cleaned up that white residue funk that I showed you last time, not too long ago, before we wax potted this pickup. However, it is wound correctly, hand wound, new bill of life. It'll last forever now, because we have protection around the magnets, which Fender failed to do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in business. And I take that back. They did put lacquer but over the magnets, but that didn't work out so great. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another episode of Rewind Time with Brandonwound Pickups. I'm enjoying these little tiny shows that we're doing. Please check out Zach Oswald's YouTube page for the Great String Debate. It's all about testing strings. If you want to find out what the best strings are, and his opinion and Big Old Buford's opinion. Also, please listen to the Guitar Knobs podcast. I'm on there. Tony Baloney and Todd Novak host the show. We interview a bunch of pedal builders, guitar builders, social media personalities, all sorts of guests. Would love to have you listen. Please send us emails. Let me know what you think about the show. Thank you again for watching my little show. We'll see you on the next episode.